No, asibingelele again. Ngisayifunda le yokuhlela videos in advance, so I'm sorry about that. Kodwa khona umzalwane obeloku engihlupha ngifonela. So besisakhuluma ke ukuthi there is a challenge in the church among the youth when it comes to relationships, and that is greatly because emphasis on how to rightly do relationships in the church, particularly among the Pentecostals, has been left to chance. In Fundisiwe was how to avoid entering into relationships. Enye sasiyifundiswa was how to respond osespethu kubafowethu ababashelayo. Nathi sagcina adopter unrealistic and stupid phrases. No, it is stupid, I'm sorry to say. Stupid phrases when we give testimony of the power of God that has helped us kept our purity by reason of being celibate, virgins, and the likes, to the point that it is a shame. The hypocrisy is here. It is a shame for a guy to say that he is a virgin, but the girls are encouraged to keep their purity. Kuimanje, the movement, purity, the many people who are pushing it are women. Abafowethu, they are quiet, and me included. And this is not a justification, but the reason why I am quiet, it is because it is expected of us as Christian believers to be sexually pure. Chastity is a standard for Christian believers, whether in or outside of the corridors of marriage. Chastity is a standard. But speaking to the youth, this neglect of focus in emphasizing good morals among the youth has led indirectly, but it contributes a lot to the decline of morality among the Christian youth. I hope in my last edit I kept this statement. Ngibhalile kule ncwadi le ezophuma ukuthi we don't know how to relate with the sisters as abafowethu. Honestly, we don't. And it is not because we don't want to. It is not because we cannot, but we have not been taught how to. Khumbula, asizalwanga sisindisiwe. Statement abajwayele ukusisho. Asizalwanga sisindisiwe. And sikhule sinabo sisemakhaya. Uma sesisindiswa, abanye bebenezintombi. I didn't have. Abanye bebenezintombi. So uma sesifika ensindisweni, asitshelwa how to relate in a healthy, platonic way with the opposite gender. Okunaloko, there is a demarcation evele yenziwe. Umbuzo engiwubuzayo kuleya ncwadi ukuthi yini ezovimba ukuthi usesi wami ngimbone njengentombi nokuthi naye angibone njenge-potential boyfriend, because kuyashiwo ngomlomo ukuthi we are brothers and sisters, but how we are being taught to relate to one another is giving girlfriend and boyfriend vibes. So that is why ngithi those who teach the youth have contributed to the level of decadence that is among the youth. Jike thina futhi sibanqume, kodwa we contributed, whether indirectly or indirectly, to the decline of their moral standard. If you are always taught how to run away from a thing, you will always have to come up with new strategies to run away from it. On the side, uSathane advances his tactics with each season of your life, with each year that is added into your life. He advances his tactics on how to attack you, on how to make you go against your conviction and betray your faith or your God, when you are only taught how to run away from a thing. Eventually uzowa, eventually uzolimala. That is my argument. Kumanje abafowethu it is sad kodwa kuyahlekisa, because I know why this is happening. Abafowethu uma kunentombazane banikeza interest, kuvele kube sengathi abamazi kwayilo Jesu abathi bayamkhonza. Ngisho nababhobhoza ngezilimi, well, bhobhoza ngezilimi igift ukuthi vele kusetshenziswa kona makubakazwa umuntu ongaphili noma ongakhombisi izimpawu zokuthi uyazana noKristu. Babhobhoza ngezilimi, abanye bayashumayela, abanye bayaprofetha, abanye, they are running movements, they have years in the faith. All that doesn't count. Kodwa izinto enizibalayo so nami ngiyazibala. But when usisi gives them an opportunity kuloko abeza nako, they jump and talk about sex, they ask for nudes, they ask them to visit them at their apartments, their home. Everything that is expected to be done by umfana ongakholwa iyatholakala ngaphakathi ebandleni, because we have undermined the importance of discipleship. Sivumela abantu abaselihlaza ukuthi bahambe bayo represent uJesu. Bengakambonakalisi lo Jesu abathi bakholwa kuye. uJohn wayengeve enqaba ukuthi abapriest abafarisi, same difference, babhabhadiswe. Kodwa since they were handlers of the law, uthi vezani izithelo ezifanelwe ukuphenduka noma ezikhombisa ukuthi niphendukile, because nina you are handlers of the law, you know the law. So uma nizoba ama-partakers in this new covenant, azibonakale phela izithelo ezifanelwe ukuthi niphendukile nina. So umuntu ekumele arepresent uJesu phambi kwabantu, umuntu ombonakalisayo uJesu yena kuqala. So abafowethu uma befika bethola lelo thuba lokunikezwa interest and then babonakalise zonke lezi zinto that are ungodly. Thina siblame bona noma siblame usathane kanti badedeliwe phezulu kulabantu ababaholayo abazange babadodise, abazange banikezwe isifundiso sokuthi insizwe ekholwayo iziphatha kanjani. And I think ngeke ngasho ukuthi dala what ukuthi the subject of relationships has to be included kwi-syllabus umfundisi nomfundisi ayifundisa ebandleni. Lento yo 6 months premarital counseling is doing more harm than good because kuvele kube kuningi kanti niyabaphuthuma futhi ukuthi abashade. The fact yokuthi niyabaphuthuma ukuthi abashade ngoba inyama kwasha kwacima kwavutha amalangama, it's because you did not teach them about the fruits of the spirit, part of which is self-control. Self-control. Inyama yami must be subject to me. Angabi isiqhila senyama yami mina ngikholiwe. Enye into that is contributing to this, it is the media. On Sunday siye enkonzweni, on ama-Wednesday abanye, ama-Tuesday abanye, ama-Thursday abanye, ama-Fridays abanye, we are going to prayers, we are going to youth services, none. But the rest of the week we are binging on Netflix rom-coms, we are binging on what you call movies and comedies, reality TV, or love and hip hop, or basketball housewives nayo yonke leyo nyaka. Our flesh is bound to arise and be more stronger than our spirit, because what is we are feeding our eyes. Sibuki porn, sibukela ama-music videos that are pushing nudity and revealing clothes nayo yonke leyo. Our flesh akwazi ukuthi ngabe stronger than our spirit before it. The food that we are eating, that is why gluttony is sin, because kunokudla esikudlayo that is funding, for lack of a better word, that is sponsoring ukubuswa inyama yethu. And the sisters are not left discharged. Now, there are very many of them nabo abanga fundis abaphasisayo because their mind has not been redeemed. She is flaunting the fact that yena usindiswe ese-disvirgined, so akamfuni umuntu ongekho disvirgined because akafundisi yena uyaphasisa. The mind is not renewed. Or let me say, mhlambe kwamanye ama-areas she has submitted herself to the leadership of the Spirit of God. Kodwa her sexuality in terms of relationships and marriage nan usaziphathele yena. Kuningi bafowethu, kuningi, mhlawumbe futhi kungayinhlaka, but what I am saying is ayitholakale bafowethu indlela esingalungisa ngayo indlela esifundisa ngayo abantu abasha about relationships, because leyo ukuthi abavikisona is doing more damage than good. Unabo sisi abaningi abasindiswe beyama-virgin namhlanje. Yeah, kunabafowethu abaningi abasindiswe bengenabantwana namhlanje because of unwholesome counsel. Yeah. Okusho kona ukuthi kulekha kwisifundiso, not because iningi labo wants to be to lead the lifestyle that they are leading. Kulekha kwisifundiso, asilungise isifundiso. Ngeke ngabhala a few days ago, if not weeks, ukuthi angeke uze uyongoye uyofundisa into ethandwa kuwena. Kune-syllabus yakhona, kunama-modules akhona, wena ukhetha kuma-modules avela khona la. Ebandleni kune-doctrine yesifundiso sikaKristu, but we can improvise ebandleni, into esingeke siyenze in the secular institutions, and then we expect maturity out of abantu esibafundisa ama-opinions. That cannot happen. That cannot happen. Ngiyaphinda. That cannot happen. If we want to produce a generation of young people who are sold out in the literal sense, not the Facebook post or the bio, in the literal sense of the word, asiqinise kwisifundiso. Again, uPaul kwibandla laseCorinthe, I believe chapter 6, la ikhuluma khona nge-sexual immorality nani. If you read the text void of what you have been taught before, uzozwa ukuthi ukhuluma nabantu who were already in relationships, but who were doing relationships as the world did relationships, because baphuma kulona izwe. So the only way they know how to do relationships indlela yasezweni. So he is correcting that. Akasho ukuthi abangathandani, uthi kunendlela ekuthandana ngayo ebandleni. Thina sikwenzi lokho, sithi hayi, do away with. Hayi bafowethu, silungise isifundiso. You can engage with me in the comment section if there's something I'm leaving out. I'd like to hear from you. Nkosi inibusise. Amen.